Hi Aquarius, welcome to your December reading. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Check out other placements for additional messages as this is a general reading. Messages may or may not apply. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't for the next person. I can be picking up on someone around you or someone you could be dealing with, so you might have to swap the roles. And if this reading doesn't resonate right away, it may be something that happens down the line. If you'd like, keep it in your back pocket or you can come back at a later time. We're going to take a look into what messages need to come through for you guys for the month of December. See what you guys could be currently going through or what you can expect. Get some insight, wisdom, guidance. Overall, see what is going on for you guys. Happy holidays, happy New Year, Merry Christmas, happy Hanukkah, and anything else that you might be celebrating. I wish you guys a great season and that this new year brings us many blessings and just good times. Everybody stays healthy and all that. Alright, so starting this reading off with some affirmations to remind ourselves for this month. Affirmations for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for December 2020. We actually have passion and power that flipped itself out as I was shuffling, as you guys could tell. So let's see what else needs to come out for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Well, there we go. We have laugh at life and happiness. There's some good stuff coming your way, Aquarius. Lots of good times. 2021 is going to be your year, okay? The age of Aquarius, finally. The shift from Capricorn to Aquarius is going to be pretty big. It's going to be significant. There's going to be a lot of shifts. There's going to be a lot of changes, but I do feel like it's going to be very positive for you guys. So get ready. So we have passion, power, laugh at life, and happiness. So we got some pretty solid cards out here. We have passion and power. You guys needing to recognize the power you have. You have the power to create whatever you want to create. There are no limits. The sky is the limit. Only limitations are what you put on yourself, of course, most of them. Of course, there's some things that are out of your control, but besides that, within you, you have the power to change your life. You have the power to do whatever it is that your heart, your mind, your soul wants and desires. So, what are you passionate about? Put your power towards that, put your energy towards that, and create some amazing shit. Feel the passion. Magic happens when you do what you love. Your reward is joy, well-being, and love of life. Affirmation, I am passionate. When you pursue the things that you are passionate about, the things that you love, you're doing your soul a favor. It's rewarding, it's joyful, it's inspiring, you make a difference, and you feel good doing it. And you bring more of that towards you, because when you are in that energy, when you are embracing this passion, this power, you're attracting that too. You're bringing lots of good shit towards you. So why not? Investing your time into the things that you're excited about and the things that bring you that happiness and that joyness. Why not? So using that fire, using that spark, using that fun, using that inspiration, and putting that towards the things that really do matter to you. Alright? Because you got that power, you can make that happen, but it's all up to you. We have laugh at life. You guys are needing to laugh more. You guys are needing to have fun. Surround yourself with people who are like-minded and want to have a good time too. You know what they say, laughter is the best medicine. So, hey, watch something funny, watch a comedy movie, just lighten up a little bit. Okay, because at the end of the day, we're living this one life. It's not going to last forever. Yeah, there's some shitty moments. Yeah, there's some pretty heavy times. Yes, there's some nasty lessons. And yes, there might be some baggage from our past that carries weight on our shoulders. But at the end of the day, it's not going to last forever. So let's embrace the good times. It's the holiday season. Let's just have a good time. I know this last year has been a lot. It's been intense. There's been so much going on. And it's hard to stay positive when it's been so negative. But we have a choice as to what and who we give our power towards. What we invest our energy towards. Remember that. Reconnect to yourself and reconnect to the things that bring you that joy. It's time to play and have fun. Laugh and watch the universe join in. The seal has a natural affinity with the sea moving through it effortlessly. Do the same with life. Affirmation, I'm enjoying life. Like I said, the energy you put out returns back. And it has an effect on what leads to your happiness. Okay, when we have happiness coming out, there's a lot of good times coming. There's a lot of celebration. There's a lot of good energy on its way. Be ready and be open to receive. Trust your feelings of happiness. They indicate you're on the right path. Allow the heavens to respond to your request. Affirmation, I trust life. Trust you're on the right path. You are being guided. Alright, your manifestations, they're already yours. Yes, it's taking time, and yes, this business idea or this thing that I've been trying to attract hasn't come in, and I guess it's not happening. No, With that mindset, yeah, then it's not happening. It's like if you don't believe in Santa Claus, he's not coming. Oh my god. So it's the same thing. If you don't believe your manifestations aren't coming, then they're not going to come. You have to fully 100% believe, and you will receive. Now it takes time. The bigger the thing is that you're trying to attract, more time usually it takes for it to come to fruition, but it's coming. I say this all the time, but it's like cooking and prepping a dish of some sort, and then you got to throw it in the oven. Well, it takes time to cook, it takes time to marinate, but then once it's ready, oh my god, it's worth it, right? So this manifestation or whatever it is that you're trying to attract or bring forward, it's worth the wait. So have trust in it. Have faith that it's all working out, perfect timing. It's just not ready right now. Maybe you're not ready for it right now. Maybe there's some more growing and healing and things that need to take place in order for this to come to fruition. But it's coming. It's just a matter of time. All right? So meanwhile, as you're waiting, laugh a little bit more. Put some more energy towards things that excite you and you're passionate about. Even if it's just dedicating an hour a day, if you can fit that in, towards yourself, self-care, and your passions and your hobbies. It's going to make a difference. And yeah. Alright, so we're going to get into some animal oracle messages for you guys for December 2020. Any messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Oh my god, I can't shuffle because I was distracted. Any animal oracle messages for Aquarius? I heard Sagittarius. Some of you might have a Saggy in your chart. Any messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for December 2020? Animal oracle messages for my Aquarians, Aqua, for December. Animal oracle messages for Aquarius. We have the Oyster. Oh wow, we have the Otter. Oh my god. Oh my god, the cards have so much to say. And the Horse. These are some good-ass cards, good-ass energy. Also at the bottom of the deck, we have the Cosmic Egg. There's a huge cycle being completed over here. This is a journey that you've been on for quite some time. It has not been the easiest. There's been so many ups and downs. There's been many lessons, trials and tribulations you've had to go through for your own growth. But you made it. Look at you. Be proud of yourself. You know, congratulations. I don't know why I want to say congratulations. Like, just like... good job. Okay, I don't know. There's some good stuff coming your way, and you guys are really needing to put yourself out there. We have the Oyster coming out, and the Oyster talks about someone who has a lot to give to the world. The world is your oyster, my dudes. The world is your oyster. Oh my god. You guys just need to open yourself up. Open to receive, as well as putting yourself out there, putting your talents, putting your skills out to the world, so people can see the gifts that you have, sharing your gifts with the world, okay? Because the Oyster is this energy of someone who is hesitant to share something that's so close and near and dear to them, you know? Maybe you are a songwriter and you've been writing your songs and you want to really put your work out there, but you're worried about how people may perceive your work, or anything for that matter. It doesn't even have to be artistic, it doesn't even have to be creative, but you might just have this fear, or maybe you're doubting yourself or worrying about what other people may think. Right? Worried, oh, what if they laugh at me? I don't know why I'm getting that laugh at life. Like, worried you're gonna make a fool out of yourself. Who cares? Who cares? So, I mean, there's so much that you can gain from this, is what I'm feeling. Like, there's so much, but you just have to allow yourself to open up. The outside, you got this hard shell, rough, bumpy, but on the inside, you got all this ooey gooey, loving, good things that people would die for. I don't know what this is about, but like, there's some good things, but you're needing to be willing to share it, or like express it and show the world what you got, your talents. Oh, but you know, there's so much competition. I'm just gonna be another one that's just gonna stand in with the crowd. No, you're gonna stand outside of the crowd, baby. There's only one of you, Aquarius. Yes, there might be millions and millions of people in the same industry, but there's only one of you. There's only one of you. And that's the magic in that, right? So we have the Otter, and the Otter is the happiest card in the Animal Spirit deck. Otter is the energy of not giving a shit what other people have to say or think, other people's opinions, not letting other people's opinions determine your own value. You're needing to embrace the lighter side of life. Despite all the shit that's gone on this year, or the past 10 years, 20 years, 50 years, You got to embrace the good times and really enjoy it. Soak it up. The Otter is all about celebrating and having good times, and we're in the holiday season, so you better have a good time. Have a drink. Cheers. Cheers. Celebrate your existence. Your birthday is coming up, in a couple months, so get ready for that. Maybe some of you are planning something for your special day. Anyways, that's like down the line, but never too early to start thinking about it. The Otter is the energy of not worrying about other people's judgment and not being fearful, as well as not allowing self-inflicted limitations. And that's what Cosmic Egg talked about. Releasing those inflicted limitations, releasing those blockages that we put on ourselves, those standards or those expectations, and just being your authentic self. People can either take it or leave it, but you have to embrace your own energy, the star. Some of you are true born stars, right? Got so much to share with the world, but a little fear can stop that from manifesting, right? Because fear is such a powerful thing, but you know what fear is? Fear is false evidence appearing real. Fear is our ego trying to save us, to protect us from what? Failure? Other people's opinions, from making mistakes, from looking like a fool. Like, so what? We learn, we grow, we try again. You fall, get back up. You fall, okay, that's all right. Better luck next time. I'm gonna approach it differently. It's all good. Needing to just have this playful, fun energy. Very similar. Oh my god, these cards look so similar. This is the seal, and then we have otter. Well, they're very similar animals. Similar, like, they're both watery. Look at them. They're literally in the exact same position. Take this as like double time, okay? Needing to laugh at life, needing to just have fun, put on some music and have a little dance party, just dance around, sing, right? And then we have the horse, and the horse is kind of, again, Sagittarian energy. I'm just kind of feeling that. Anyways, the horse is this determination, not a quitter. You don't give up easily, especially on your dreams. You have this power. It's time to dedicate that power towards your goals, your aspirations, the things that make you happy, the things that lighten up your soul. It's time to go after those things. The horse has this momentum about them that they go and they go and they go. Make sure you don't drain yourself. Make sure that you take time to charge that battery up, right? Don't want to lead to burnout. This also is highlighting your intuition, trusting that your intuition is helping you. You are being guided. Trust that the answers do reside within you too. If there's anything that you're confused about, or there's something weighing heavily on your mind, you need to spend some time in meditation. Really practice meditating and calming the mind and taking control over those thoughts, especially the thoughts that have been preventing you from putting your work out there or expressing yourself or going after whatever it is that you want, because those are all those limitations. Needing to clear that out of the way, because that's what's been blocking you. Needing to just push through and fly forward and chase after your dreams, making that shit a reality. All right. Damn. Okay, I'm gonna get the book for this. So, the Oyster, patient, secret keeper, hiding inner treasures. The focus and determination of the Oyster is unmatched. Anything an Oyster personality puts their mind to, they achieve with grace and charm. The only problem is Oyster types often take their inner gifts for granted. They become shy or doubtful, and this can lead to withdrawing or protecting their deepest desires and life's work. When the Oyster card appears, it's important to reveal your inner treasures. What is it that you've been hesitant to share? The world is waiting to see. When in balance, feels blessed, generous, and masterful. When out of balance, reluctant, gripping, and clams up. To bring it about, sharing something. Okay? You guys have this determination. You have this willpower. You have this strength. You can achieve anything. And that's literally like one of the first things I said in this reading. Like, you can literally achieve anything you set your mind to. You can. But you gotta put that work in. It's not gonna happen overnight. It's sometimes a pain in the ass. Sometimes you wanna quit, you wanna cry, you wanna have a breakdown. But at the end of the day, if it's something that you love and you want, and you wanna fight for it, it will be worth it. And you will be able to celebrate, and you'll be happy, and So, and we have the Otter. There's a lot of water energy coming out. You guys might be feeling a bit more emotional or more sensitive than you typically do. So don't be afraid of your emotions. You gotta express yourself or get something off your chest. definitely use this energy to your advantage, okay? We have the otter. Unobstructed joy, playfulness, and contentment. Perhaps the most joyful creature within the animal spirit deck. The otter represents absolute bliss. Otter energy is the playfulness of a child, available to us at any age. They have a giddiness and reverence for life itself without the presence of doubt, worry, or skepticism. See, and Oyster was saying, some of you are doubting yourselves. Stop doubting your gifts, your talents. Imagine yourself with a little more otter energy. What would your life look like? What would it take to bring you there? The otter card begs these questions and wants to transport us to that precious place as soon as possible. The celebration awaits. When in balance, full of love, needs nothing. When out of bounds, gloomy, sighs and makes silly excuses. And to bring it to balance, a dance party or celebration. Okay, there's lots of good times coming your way. You're needing to embrace this otter energy, not let anything get in the way of what brings you joy. Take on this playful, childlike energy and just have fun with it. Be creative and expressive. That's what's going to make you feel content and fulfilled, alright? Stop making excuses as to why you're not good enough or why you can't or why this, and that. Just do it, man. Just do it. And then we have the horse. Momentum, freedom, expansive energy, and force. The horse represents the most masterful form of earth energy within the deck. It provides us with a momentum so reliable, so supportive that you can ride on its back towards any goal no matter how difficult the terrain. A horse personality is fully awakened, fully alive, and cannot be defeated. The horse's freedom becomes available to us when we hone and collect our energy through daily practice. Physical stamina, exercise, and mental focus meditation are the secret weapons behind the horse's legacy. When in balance, achieves anything, never gives up. When out of bounds, runs away and feels weak, and to bring into balance, strength training. So something that's really going to help benefit you is focusing on exercise as well as mental focus. So do some meditation, maybe do some journaling, maybe get into some sort of workout routine, fitting that into your day-to-day life. So it's really going to help you and motivate you to go after and achieve whatever it is that you set your mind to, okay? You're someone who's very reliable and supportive, and you deserve that in return. So make sure you're surrounding yourself with people who give you the same energy. And no matter what comes your way, no matter what hurdles that you may have to cross and jump over, you will get through it. So this is a good reading so far. Alright, so we're going to pull some tarot messages and then we'll end with some Tikashi messages. So any messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for December 2020. Messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for December 2020. What can you tell Aquarius for the month of December, please? Any messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for December 2020? Okay, the deck is ready, so let's get into this. Messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for December. Ooh, we got the Ace of Cups, so some of you may be connecting with someone or getting to know somebody or just developing a relationship that you have already and just taking it to the next level. Definitely lots of emotions and fun. Make sure you fill your cup first, but being open-minded, being ready to receive, and trusting your feelings and your intuition. We have the Seven of Wands coming out. Messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and the Eight of Wands in the reverse. So there's some sort of block over here. Some of you are a little bit afraid of opening yourself up. Okay, the Oyster, right? Afraid, hesitant to open yourself up. I wonder why. Bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers, we have the Page of Cups, and the Four of Wands in the reverse. So there is this potential, and I don't really know how because, you know, with the current circumstances in this world. So, of course, this may resonate down the line, or maybe this is through, you know, online dating apps in some sort, or maybe you're lucky and your country is ready and going and flowing and it's like basically normal and no restrictions. Cool, that's great. Stay healthy, my dudes. But it's looking as if this may just be a love reading, or yeah, I think it's good. I think there's lots of passion, there's lots of emotion over here, and I think that scares you. So whoever I'm connecting with, maybe you're in the talking phase, or you're getting to know someone, or maybe you've recently reconnected with someone you know, and it's like, there's emotion here. There's emotion here with this Ace of Cups. There's definitely this new start in a relationship. And this doesn't even have to be romantic. This can just be a friendship. But I'm just going to go with love. So let's talk about love, okay? So there is this new start. There's lots of emotions. There's lots of feelings. There's lots of good, ooey gooey stuff. Things that maybe you're not used to. This unconditional love. Some of you may not be used to that or haven't experienced that in your past. And so there is like this defensiveness, or it's like you're standing your ground, or you're a little bit cold, or you're kind of, there's a wall up. With the Seven of Wands, there's a wall up because there's this hesitation to fully be vulnerable or fully open yourself up due to your past or due to the things that you've gone through. There's some sort of block over here with the Eight of Wands in the reverse. There's this hesitation to move forward or to take things to the next step, or like, oh shit, we're taking it seriously, or, you know, maybe you're in the talking phase and they pop the question, hey, let's take things seriously, or whatever. And there's this hesitation over here. You know, something about your values may come to play, like something maybe about your standards or your expectations maybe aren't met 100%, and so you're hesitant because you don't want to end up in the same situation as your past or whatever. But there is this sense of being a bit defensive towards this new beginning, or there's this hesitation, and so that's what's been blocking you from fully taking the leap, because maybe you have this fear of falling into love and getting hurt, or because that's what happened in your past, and so you're trying to be careful, right? You're cold on the outside, rough, right? You have this hard shell. Maybe you got Cancer in your chart because, you know, that's the Cancerian thing. So I'm just throwing out there, some of you may have Cancer in your chart or water placements, but, you know, you're hiding in your shell. You're afraid of opening up, right? So the Eight of Wands in the reverse, there's a block, or there's some sort of delay, or there's something that's just getting in the way of this opportunity. Maybe there's some healing that needs to be taking place. Something that you're needing to recognize. Holy shit, she is snoring so loud. My dog is with me today. Oh my god. Just a heads up, she's gonna be with me in like a lot of readings just because she gets a lot of sleep here. She, like, my voice calms her for some reason. So, I mean, that's really sweet. So heartwarming. Anyways, so there's a lot of ooey gooey feelings out here on the table, and it maybe scares you, or it's uncomfortable, or like, you know, you don't want to put your heart on the line and then get rejected or replaced or things like that. Something about your current circumstances maybe just aren't the most stable. Maybe this is regarding your career or emotionally, like something here, there's a foundation that's not the most stable. And so when you're building something new on an unstable foundation, that usually tends to lead towards an unstable relationship or something that won't last the longest. And so that might be why you're hesitant to like giving this a chance, because you know that there's still some work that needs to be done. You know that there's some things like priorities that you got to get straight first. And so maybe that's why you're kind of pulling away, because you're like, hold up, I like you, but like I got some things to do. I got to get my shit together. I don't have time for a relationship right now, right? Because there's something in your life that's not the most stable, and so you're recognizing maybe the timing's not right, or you're just needing to get something in order first. I'm also getting something else, and this is completely different. Like, this is a whole different scenario. This is only for, like, some people, okay? So take it if it applies, leave it if it doesn't. For some, this might actually be something you have a history with. Four of Wands in reverse. There could have been a foundation in your past, didn't work out in your favor, something came to an end. There could be some blocks in maybe communication, or they're at a distance. Part of you don't trust them, right? Seven of Wands, which would explain why your guard is up, because you're like, I ain't going down this road again. Tell me why. Some of you might be receiving some sort of an apology from a lover or an ex from the past, or someone who you have a history with, or maybe this is karmatic ties, or which makes sense with this eclipse energy. We also have Gemini coming through. With this eclipse energy, we had one in Gemini not long ago, and we're having one in Sagittarius come up pretty soon on the 14th. So that's going to bring a lot of endings to karmatic relationships and things that were meant to teach us lessons. And so I wouldn't be surprised if some things may come up during this time, during this eclipse season. So just a heads up for some of you, there could be a potential past situationship coming back up. Maybe an apology or an extension to maybe start over, but it's looking like it is not solid here. And you don't really trust it, you might just block it, not really feed into it. So that's just a side message. If not, there is some sort of exchange of emotion, or someone's communicating to you how they feel with the Page of Cups. And this is like potential soulmate energy. There's a decision on whether or not you want to accept it. So you decide what you want to do with it. But we have the Lovers out here, Gemini energy. So there is this kind of connection. And so there is some sort of significance this person may have to you. You know, this does talk about intimacy and, you know, strong kind of connection you may feel towards this individual, and possibly a commitment down the line if you so choose. Someone might be offering you this cup like, hey, I kind of want to take things to the next level, or can we make this official, or making it exclusive, something like that. So you choose what's best for you, whatever's going to lead you towards your happiness, whatever makes you feel joyful and lighthearted. Maybe this is what you need. Maybe this is what's going to help you heal aspects of yourself, because relationships do that. This might be that cycle closing of singlehood, so that you guys are entering this new phase. Some of you are just afraid. There's some doubts, there's some fears, and maybe you're needing to deal with that or acknowledge those things, meditate on those things before moving forward. But I mean, I don't know. Is there anything else at the bottom of the deck? We have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so some of you might be communicating saying, I just want to take it slow. Let's just see where things go. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight in the deck, but he takes his time, but he crosses the finish line. So this also does talk about financial security. So some of you are wanting to have a solid foundation regarding your finances and your career before you get into anything serious. You know, you want to be self-sufficient, you want to be independent, and you don't want to be reliant on anybody financially. So that might be part of it. We also have the Hermit, so spending some time to think and contemplate. And we have the Magician. So yeah, we have Virgo energy, quite a bit of earth, needing to ground yourself. You guys are air signs anyways, so meet that balance, right? Don't want your head up in the clouds. And then the Magician, so you're in manifestation mode. You can create anything you want. So right, you got all the ingredients in front of you. It's up to you on what you're going to create and throw in the oven. What we were talking about at the very beginning of this reading, you know, manifestations coming in. There you go, making shit happen, putting in the work. And also just got to point out, we also have the Three of Swords, so there still might be some healing that needs to be taking place. We also got the King of Cups, so emotional things coming up recently. Or maybe with this eclipse energy, lots of shadow work and highlighting some things that are needing to be let go of before moving into a new relationship. Because, you know, when we haven't fully healed aspects of ourselves or cycles or things we haven't acknowledged, we end up attracting similar situations or people or lessons that just keep on coming up for a reason, and will continue to until we learn it. So there might be something that still needs to be healed within you, right? Could be related to this, could be related to this block, could be related to this fear of opening up or whatever, needing to recognize that so that, you know, this next chapter has a different outcome. So be mindful of that. So we're gonna get some Tikashi messages for Aquarius. Any Tikashi messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for December. Oh my god. Oh, sensitivity came out. I mentioned that you guys might be feeling much more sensitive than usual, or maybe in your feelings, or just lots of emotions that you need to express. Express it. Don't bottle it up. Or you do you, of course. I'm not telling you what to do, but sometimes you gotta let it out. And that doesn't mean that you're weak or any of that anyways. Alright, let's get into this. Tikashi messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, wellness, and, well, commitment! Hey! Okay, so, I mean, I'm just saying there's the potential, if you so choose. If that's up your alley, if you're ready, if you want, go for it. There's always those wild love stories you hear. We met during the pandemic and this. You never know, right? You never know. You bump into each other at the grocery store. Everyone has their mask on, but yet it was still love at first sight when you looked into each other's eyes. What the fuck? I don't know. Anyways, let's get into this. So sensitivity. Be sensitive, respond rather than react. Take care of your feelings and be sensitive to the needs of others. There is no need for oversensitivity and hurt feelings. You always have the choice to how you feel. Be sensitive to your environment, to actively engage in all your senses as you walk upon the earth. We have wellness. Wellness is a feeling on the inside which emanates outward like love. Wellness is a state which emanates outwards like love. In fact, wellness is love. If you are unwell physically or emotionally, seek out and remedy the cause and do not just band-aid the symptoms, for your wellness is a natural state of being. Do not settle for second best and all will be well. This does talk about needing to take care of yourself, and if there's some healing that needs to take place, please make that a priority. Your future self will thank you. It's uncomfortable, it's painful, I know, but it's necessary. Commitment to yourself will create all you need to learn and grow. Actively involve yourself in your world. Be a participant rather than a spectator. Life is for the living, loving, and experiencing. Take the plunge. Once you make any commitment, follow it through with the integrity you deserve. Well, that is what I got for you guys, Aquarius. If you got something from this reading, let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Happy holidays, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.